Hi, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Are you okay? Do you need advice? Do you need answers? What is your mood like today? Are you feeling incredibly positive? Are you feeling low vibrational? What do you really want out of this window of space and time? Because we can dive in and ask many questions today, pull many cards today for you, your personal life, your zodiac. We're going to dive in. But first, take a minute to consider, why are you here, and have you got the time to surrender? Are you giving yourself enough time to surrender and listen? Because we're going to go on a journey. We're diving into your space and time. We're going to travel in time through your consciousness, your life, your mood, your emotions, your memory, your well-being. And we're going to discover what's been in the way or what you need to know. Yeah, there's positive and negatives to life. There's positive and negatives to alchemy, to tarot, to psychology, to all things in life. The yin and yang is here in the now moment, and we are mere aliens looking to find our true home. Yeah? So let's get ready to return and dive into your reading. Namaste. I am looking at somebody who does not really want to talk about this new beginning. Whoa, double epiphany, double awakening, high priestess, clairvoyant, intuitive, a love that you've been seeing that's been bouncing back and forth. You could be texting, calling, on the phone, couple of dates. This is fated. There's something about 2 and 3. You've done something 2 times, or you've done something 3 times, and now that's kind of it. It's coming. It's unavoidable, and it's really cheeky, really sexy, really expensive, really exotic, really hot. I have no idea what on earth is going on, but it looks fascinating. Okay, you don't want to hear about it. Why not? Is that there's something you're trying not to deal with? You don't want to. You've been avoiding something. If you're here right now, you've been avoiding looking at something in your life, and it looks really fated. Yeah. There's been something going on that's been a little bit sly and underhanded, and that's made you a little bit wary. The phrase deer in headlights comes to mind. The idea of a vortex, being trapped in a vortex, and it just spinning out around you over and over again, and you being, I want to say outwitted, but I want to say counted out. Fallouts, things falling apart, a lot of judgment and opinion from other people. Okay, now we dive in. It shows tragedy a little bit. To be honest, I want to sing tragedy. Tragedy. Who's that sung by? I can't remember. That's like one of the 90s bands, I think. But there's something that's been a little bit tragic that you've been witnessing, and that somebody else involved with you has been witnessing. And it hasn't been the ascension that anyone wanted. It's been a sad situation, and it's created a lot of hanging around and inability to move. And instead of things manifesting in the way in which you dreamed of, you looked away from your manifestation, let's say. Like, the energy that's here is the vulture card. When the vulture refers to nothing going to waste, yeah, because the vulture will eat anything. So the amazing thing is your manifestation is still intact and moving in this beautiful new direction, because the vulture's here, nothing's gone to waste. But you look like you've turned away from your manifestation. I feel like you may have been taunted, you may have been abused. Okay, you don't want to hear. I get it. I see trolls. I see evil energy, like in your mind. You're just like, no, I'm going to stay away from social media. I see periodic tables if that's relevant, you know, but it's like, just, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear about it. Real irritation, real upset over something that didn't work out. A lot of anger and frustration that was kind of trapped inside. Yeah. You may have been felt really penalized by someone, or felt like people were penalizing you. I'm looking at a powerful masculine who has had to have strength because whatever's gone on in a situation has really been debilitating for your mental health, for your emotional well-being. You've been dragged, accused, trapped in a situation. You've been kind of spending a lot of time trying to heal. And you know when you think something's your destiny, right? But reality is not lining up to that. A lot of assholes in the environment, yeah? Trolls. We've got the raccoon card out and the hyena card out. Both of those cards are laughing, mocking, taking the mick, undermining, on social media as well, with the Page of Swords, Three of Swords coming out as well. It's been really, really hard and painful. That's why I said you don't want to talk about this, you don't want to deal with this, you don't want to even look at this message or this situation, because it's hard. But you're working through it now. Be proud of yourself, okay? Because the fact that this reading's showing up today is it's saying you're clearing whatever that energy was. It's hard. You know, I want to be really positive and tell you everything that you should do to deal with trolls and backlash and negative energy on your reputation. But it's unique to each individual, and it's really difficult, yeah? So you've gone through a really, really difficult cycle. I will say that, annoying quote, but I'll say it because it's in my head. Every dog has its day, you know? That's what's coming to my head. So understand that the Wheel of Fortune cycles round and round again, which came out for you. It's a sign that we all have ebbs and flows in life. You're going to go up, you're going to go down. You're going to go up, you're going to go down, in lighter or heavy ways. Whatever this was, at least mentally and emotionally, it was in a heavier way, and there was a lot of negative judgment around you. What I'm learning and what I'll share with you is we can't control the external. We can't control how people speak about us, how people treat us, and we can't prevent negative thoughts and feelings that crop up in our minds sometimes of just us assuming of what other people would think and say. Yeah? Sometimes we cause the most infliction on ourselves by just having negative thoughts about what everyone else will think about it, you know? It's the torture we put ourselves through in the mind, and other people outrightly saying negative stuff to tear you down. And only you being internally strong and resilient can you get through that, because we can't change the outward person. People are horrible in this world. Not everyone, but some people are horrible. And some people get off on being assholes and horrible people. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. But God sends us those kind of scenarios to make us feel better. It challenges us to improve and find ourselves. You know, Jesus went through the 40 days and 40 nights. Anytime I have my troubles in life or struggles, I go straight to Jesus' crucifixion, you know. I go straight to the 40 days and 40 nights and I go, all right, it's one of those moments. I go straight back to the Salem witch trials and I go, all right, okay, they're burning me again. It's all right, you know. And it's not fun and it's not nice. And even that, as a suggestion to you, isn't the greatest way to analyze a negative moment that you're internalizing, because we want more positive outcome. But the truth is, we are now ascending to where you're realizing why this has really happened. Yeah? There's a message that you're going to receive. You might get a new job, an offer for work, an opportunity coming in. It looks really nice. Yeah, it looks spiritual related as well. Empress is coming out with the buffalo. There's truth here. Finally. We're putting something to rest that's really been inconsiderate. I wanted to say unthoughtful, but then I will say unthought provoking. I want to say there's been a lot of illusion around a situation, and I feel like the avoidance of looking at it and dealing with it has made it just spiral out of what you thought was control, but it's actually turned into something incredibly magical and something incredibly balanced and aligned, and something that's once again destined. Wow. Okay. So while she was going through this abusive cycle in a relationship or trolls online, whatever the case may be, with social media accounts, whatever it is, there's been stuff growing in the background. There's been things working in your favor. There's been finance growing. There's been hearts healing. There's been a web weaving, a community evolving, a slow and steady growth. I want to talk about growth rate. Whatever's going on here, something has shifted. And well done, you're coming out of that heavier cycle of darkness, which is looking for you like a caterpillar to butterfly phase. Yeah, we do continue to go through that in evolution. We do need to be hermetic for periods of time, go within the cocoon and come out again. We're never too old to cycle again, okay? Cycling could also be ideologies of depression, bipolar, manic, mania, all those ideas that normally send shivers down your spine of, no, I'm not okay. It's just a way of me saying there's a lot of different opinions about mental health and what is and isn't normal and how we perceive information. Whatever you've gone through, it's been a high-low mix of emotions in the mind, which challenges your thought process, challenges your synapses, challenges your cognitive development, makes you question your mental health or makes others question your mental health, drags you into what's often called a dark night of the soul, and leaves you withdrawn from a situation that was destined for you. But the destined separation was always part of that as well. So well done, because now there looks like there's some kind of offer of divination, something you've manifested in the past that is now taking shape, and God's sending it straight to you. It's beautiful, okay? This is life changing for you now. I see your life changing in a major way because you have something to offer and someone has something to offer to you, and it's lucky. So this could simply be a new job or something. Whatever it is, you've manifested something and now it's like a track like. And you've got a new home and half, I want to say, a new beginning, a new kingdom, a new king, a new queen, a new status, something's new and reborn. Yeah, I feel like you're giving me born again energy. Yeah, maybe you're going to get baptized again. Maybe you're going to get christened or something, or your children you're changing, and it's beautiful. And this is destined. Everything you've gone through, okay, that vulture energy is what we're going to leave with. This has been destined for you. Well done. You're doing incredibly well. This is destined. Everything that happened that was awful was part of divine timing and healing and ascension. And now you're coming out the other side aligned and ready for the new. And this is what you've wished for. Your manifestation is in. Yeah? Well done. Love and light.